What do you say, Virgo? This is Cosmic Boogeyman. I'm gonna do a timeline read for you guys. All right. Um, so if you guys haven't been with me before, I use two tarot decks. They're combined, same manufacturer, so I don't really know what I'm pulling when I pull these. Um, the other thing is, it's a 21 base card read. There's four cornerstones, and there's a conduit, which is basically it's the universe saying, "Hey, this is what I'm challenging you with." The other thing is, I'm gonna focus on this center line because it's 21 cards, and the middle here is going to be your heart chakra. Your center line is also like your base chakra, and it's going to be um, how you're thinking about things. What's on your mind. So I'd like to get a jumper for the first one because this will be your cornerstone, your baseline, your ground zero. Sometimes I don't always get this, but let's see what you got going on here, Virgo. All right. Let's do a split here. Let's see if I can get some of your energy. All right, let's see. And if not, I can just rapid fire these off. Um, so, Virgo, you got some pretty good energy. I must say, I do enjoy my Virgos. All right, here we go, rapid fire. So, typically, this first card is breadcrumbing, um, but it also could mean like, low income, hard luck, going nowhere fast. It's a passion, though. Let's see. Don't hold out too long here. Let's see what you got. All right, Virgo. Yeah, see, your luck's changing. That's actually very good. That's a 180. And this is your, as we sit here, time and space. And I was talking about this in the beginning. If you look at that center card here, that 10 of wands, I just want to keep pulling because I got a good rhythm going. But that 10 of wands is like how you're feeling. You're probably feeling down if you're with me here, Virgo. Something's probably going on. You're sitting here going like, hey, things aren't going great. And that's all right. Probably some fighting going on in your cornerstones, maybe some passion, or you're feeling, not your normal self. Breadcrumbing, or there's messages, kind of like you're putting in more of the work than somebody else. Uh, this could be the bitchy card, or someone's always on your mind. But there's definitely a past life situation here. So when we read these cards, when I'm going to go through here, I'm just going to give you a quick once over. So when I like to do this here, Virgo, we're going to go through definitely having some fighting going on. You're looking deep into a situation, passion going out. So you feel like you're kind of putting passion out into the world, but this is also perspective too. So you can be looking back on how passion used to be. You're moving on to bigger and better. That's an opportunity. But this is a mirror image. So what I got here is like this could be a financial situation, but it's flipping. Um, your burdens are going away. That's the other thing. This here is like a vortex. This is also a very good situation for you. You're working on making money. You're kind of looking at what's blocking you. You're killing off. And I say that very, very harshly because you're going to kill off anything that's causing you pain, anything that's causing you anguish, anything that's not working for you. You're going to say, I'm done with you. I don't need this. You're basically flipping the script. You're taking control of your life. You're giving your world justice. You could actually have courts working in your situation. There's nothing unseen. You know what's going on. Uh, but you're juggling some situation. You don't feel the way you want to feel. But I'm going to pull a little bit more here. But this Three of Cups it tends to be like you celebrate, but this new moving on to bigger and better, you don't feel like you have enough money quite yet, but you're going to get there. The conduit, the way the conduit runs for everyone, typically it can run this way, but I have yet to find one of the collectives. I have read personal people that it runs this way, like I've read personal reads where it runs this way. It's actually run this way, and then on the next read it runs this way. But for us in the collective, I have not yet to find someone running this way. Anyway, for you, you're kind of fighting with people. You're not regretful. But there's something hidden with this, like this regret situation where you're hiding something or in hiding something where you're kind of like, hey, I don't really, it doesn't bother me, but it probably does. Kind of like during the day, you're kind of maybe bitchy, or like your feminine side is kind of like, or if you're a guy, you're like, this is irking you. But there's a justice here coming through. Like I said, this could be something part with your life being burdened. This vortex that you're being caused, you're discarding anything, killing off anything that doesn't serve you. Think about like a washing machine or a dryer even, but a washing machine would be more appropriate because you're gonna be you know, getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you, Virgo. So what I want to do is I just want to dig more. I love digging here first on ground zero. So you're going to be working on something and growing your money, focusing on saving money, add more money in. But this looks like you're gonna be working, getting some more money. And like I said, you're gonna be getting rid of stuff. Anything that doesn't serve you, you're gonna get rid of it. Almost like unneeded bills, but this is bigger than that. Um, think of energy, like getting rid of unneeded energy. If people are causing you pain or anguish, that's worse than having unneeded bills because those people are just causing you the stress where you can't deal with the actual bills because you're too busy being stressed out. You're trying to find allies, people who you can emulate, people you can, vibrationally match with. That's where you're trying to get to. You're trying to race to those people, but you have the strength to get there. And what it is you're looking to find the justice in the situation. But I honestly feel like as early or far back as like you had November, this could be a court situation where you had this situation going on. But I wouldn't hesitate to say that you have to hang on. This could be pushed even further into like the spring. So be careful with whatever's going on. And this is just the universe working in your favor. Okay. What you're not seeing is this is a situation. This is working in your favor because this is a lucky break. Don't hesitate to look at it. So remember how you are trying to come into some money. This is just you coming into some money. It's just how you divinely flip the slip. So as when you're flipping that around, you're gonna just go and you're gonna basically try to say, hey, stop talking to those people who don't help you. Talk to the people who do help you. You want to work and focus on those people. It's not a problem to kind of keep an eye on your enemies because those people are the ones who are going to be talking, you know, against you. But leave the ones hanging who don't help you. Who are the ones who actually make you feel good? Who's the ones who actually make you feel like you're worth something, where you have a value? Because how can you get to that next better stage in your life if you're staying with the same people? And there's nothing wrong with, moving on. You have to elevate, you have to grow. And that's where you're coming in. So I think for other people, you're growing um, exponentially faster. And I think they are seeing it. And I think maybe even family members are starting to recognize where you're going from where you've been. And you had this at your last read with me. The chariot was actually in your center. And this is you. I think what's happened is you're passionately chasing a dream now, is what's going on. You're passionately chasing something. And this is where the breadcrumbing's in. You're like, I'm done. I'm done, man. That's why you're flipping the script on something. Um, so you're lucky to have an emperor. There's an emperor. There's someone leaving you hanging. You're left somebody hanging. And I think there's a situation off in the distance. It's almost like they're almost a divine match to you, and they know it, you know it, but you just haven't connected with it. But there's a situation where it's like being left, like moving on too. But you're working to better your life to get to whatever this is, and it's divinely connected. It's the yin to your yang, if that makes sense to you, Virgo. It's the yin to your yang. You can see there's a connection here to here. I would say to you, if I were questioning anything, you're coming to a lot of money really fast. If you look at your read, the initial read when we started this, I'm going to pull some cards back just for a moment. This was all you had in the beginning. This is your first card, and we started to pull nothing, 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 nothing. And then we came up here, and I said, "Oh wow, you actually it's working out for you." Then you start to grow your money. Nothing, and there was nothing under here. See? And then here, this is cups, this is abundance, and you start to juggle it, but it looked like you were juggling a situation. However, when you start to go up to here, and you in here, you're juggling not only your abundance, your happiness, but you're juggling your money, which is really, really good. I love this. And you're putting away that negative mindset. You're growing your vibration even. Great. You're exploring your past lives. You're looking at regret as a good thing. You're saying, how can I see this is perfect lines right up with you, Virgo. You're looking at past lives, looking at death as a good thing. You're saying what happened and what happened. Why would someone die? Where can I learn from that? What does that mean for me? Okay. I know it sounds really negative, but what would happen if I lost this person? What am I supposed to learn from that? Why would I, if I were to create a life as a soul and come into this lifetime, why would I want that to happen? Why would they want that to happen? Why would they want that to happen to these people around them? You can't obviously teach life lessons, but there's obviously heartbreak happens in that. There's an abundance. Remember what I said about the cups? The cups represent abundance. But there's a weakness. But from rebuilding, what do you get from that? You obviously have been blocking for a while. What I see here, because we're seeing the Nine of Wands, but you're passionate. You're very passionate. I would say almost, if you asked me, I would say there's something to you that's almost very alluring to people. Whoever looks at you, they go, "Wow, um, this you offer something that no one else does." It could be a deepness, but there's a fight that happens, almost like they get too close to you, and it's like they're dealing with the wrong side here, Virgo. But it could be that you're connected to a lot of different people, and that chaos causes a lot of problems, or they're afraid to get connected to you because of the passion that you bring. But there's something happening here where the deepness is actually stirring the waters around you and bringing something brand new on for you. And that's bringing weakness to you. I think that's what's interesting to me, Virgo. I'm going to pull two more cards. I don't typically like to go too far with this here, Virgo, but I'm going to pull two. So that's what's happening. That's what it is. Okay. So that's fast moving action is if you tap into this deeper person that you're looking at, that's basically, I guess, the reason that you were looking at whatever this read is for, Virgo. They're your match. They're the reason, like they get you deeper than you want to go, or they weaken you. They're the reason. They're the burden. There it is. There's the two cards. So they're at the center of this read. They're the reason you came here, and they're the ones who are gonna flip the switch. They're gonna get you fast moving. Think of it like I almost like I liken it to. So the reason I'm laughing is because you have this card here, and you have at the center here, you have your burdens here. So these are your final two cards. These are your like kind of like your center line cards, like your heart chakra. Remember I was saying in your root chakra, like these are your cards. So what they're telling me here is you're still burdened. Like you are still burdened here as you're watching this video. I know you're burdened, whatever it is, but you have to kind of you have to flip the script. You have to do this. Um, so what that tells me is, Virgo, I want you to do one of two things. Either A, ask yourself, why are you even watching this video? And B, what do you think you can do to change your mindset to kind of fix this problem? That's all it's telling me because you have this other person on your mind that you're watching this video for. How can you change that? Okay, Virgo, that's all you're going to do because you are a very powerful person because you're like, oh, I need money. Bang. I'll just make money. I'll just go after what I want because you can move on to bigger and better. You can create manifest like cups like crazy. It's like it's not now, but it's in the future. You're gonna go from 9 to 19 cups. That's not normal. Just so you understand that, Virgo. That's not like that's I don't pull that like that all the time. But you're lining yourself up to have an emperor to an empress. So you're about to create a legacy of wealth because your future is going to have money in the future plus this deepness, like they're going to take your life lessons. So you know what to do here, Virgo. So you have to do that. Stay strong. If you have any comments, please put them in there. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I definitely enjoyed reading for you. Let me know what you guys think.